Now let's see something about the comments, indentation, and the multilining. So comments, you can understand that I have put the comment here. So one way to put the comment is using the hash. This is a comment. Okay. So if you have to put a single line comment, then you can use the hash. But if you have to put the multi-line comments, then you can use this, the three single quotes. As soon as you put the three single quotes, the rest three single quotes are always available for you. So you can write the multi-line comments. This is a multi-line comment. It's line one. Then you can have this is line two. This is line 3. So this is the way you can do your multi-lining comments. Okay. So these are the two ways to write your comments. If you need a single line or if you need a multi-line, you can use any of these as appropriate. Now let's go to the indentation. What is the significance of indentation? Okay, so if you have worked on the C language, C++ language, then you might have seen that if you write something like any function, if you are writing like suppose void fun, then in that case you write something like this. You give a open bracket and you give a close bracket, right? But in case of Python, you don't need to give these things. Rather you press rather you use a tab indentation. There is an indentation for your Python code. Suppose you are writing a function and the name of the function is def my function. Basically, def is used in Python to declare the function to tell this that this is a function. So if you write something like def and if you give the name my function, then it is the name of the function. And rather than using these, you just put a colon here. As soon as you put a colon here, let me do it again. If you put a colon here and if you press enter, then you see that you come here. Okay, and if you write something like this, print, and you can write like hello. So now this is the function. This is my function. And as soon as you come here, then this line is not your function line. If you write something like here, print hello, then this hello is not the part of your function. Only this till this is the part of your function. Okay, and if inside this function, if you want to write some conditions like if one or if blah blah something like where one is equal to this one or whatever, if you are writing some if condition, you can write anything inside the if condition. Then you write like this and then you do enter, then you can see that you have got an indentation, another indentation. So with this indentation you will get another block. So basically indentation defines the block for you in the Python programming language. But in case of C and C++ programming languages, you use the curly brackets. So I hope you might have understood the concept of indentations here. Now let's move to the multilining. How you can do the multilining of instructions. Suppose you have written like you have given the marks for different subjects like maths, it's 10, in English it's 12, in science it's 23, in social science, social studies, sorry, social underscore studies, you have the marks as 25, and then you have the marks in what you can say civics. Okay, so you got like 12. Okay, and you want to get the total. So total you write like maths plus English plus science plus social studies and plus civics. Okay, so this is one way you can write the total and you can print the total. But if you want to give it in multiple lines, then if you want to break it from here, then you use this symbol, this slash. Okay, and after that you can add like this. Okay, so this way you can do. So you need to remember that you need to use this symbol in case of mathematical operations after this. Okay, so now this has been done like this. Maths plus science, everything. And now you can print here total. Okay, so this is the way you can put it like this. And you have written it like here. And now let's run it. Run without debugging. Okay, so unexpected character after line continuation character. So there is, I think there is a space. You don't need to put a space here. So you need to take care of this. Not even a single space is allowed after you are saying that yes, you are entering into a multi-line statement. So now you can see the output as 82 because the sum of these is 82. So I hope you might have understood. So this is the way you can write a statement which is a multi-line statement in Python. Okay, but there is one more thing. If you have created some, there are concepts of, tuples and other objects like dictionaries and all those in Python. So sometimes you use like, suppose if you write like L is equal to, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We will see what is this, how we can declare such kind of variables. We will see in there. But if you have used this symbol, or if you have used this symbol, or if you have used this symbol, then you don't need to use the slash for multilining. Just like we use the slash just now for the multilining. But in case you have used these things, then in that case, you don't need to use this slash. Let me show you. So if I do something like this, you don't need to give anything and you can print it like here. Print L, just print it and let's run it. So you can see it has printed happily, right? So similarly, if you write like this, then in that case, what will happen? In that case as well, it will simply print everything and it will not complain. So if you are using this symbol or the another symbol is this symbol, if you are using these kind of symbols, then in that case, you don't need to use the slash for multilining. You can do any number of lines like 16, okay, 17, 19, 18, whatever. And if you run this, then you will be able to see the output. Okay, so I hope you might have understood this concept. And with this, this particular lecture comes to an end. Thank you and have a nice day.